I'm sure you did. But he always had this, he just was kind of this sweet, innocent guy who was like, I can't believe it. And so, he understood what it was to be a fan, and he never, ever said no to an autograph, ever, except once, which was on my 12th birthday. And he took me to Magic Mountain to ride roller coasters, because we loved doing that together, and he said, for your birthday, I'm not going to sign any autographs. So the first person comes up to us, and they're like, Mr. Price, can I have your autograph? And he says, no, it's my daughter's birthday. By like the 5th person, I was the most loathed. Everybody's looking at me like, I hate that child. Finally, it was the worst birthday ever. Like, Dad signed the autograph. It's just better, he loved talking to people. But I also want to point out here, because it will be relevant later, just take a note of Joan Crawford's shoulder pads. They will perk right back up later, and you'll appreciate that you've seen them. And this is a picture of my dad with Tallulah Bankhead. And just look, he looks like he is about to just crack up laughing. He just always had fun. No matter where he was, he had fun. So, 1940, my dad and his wife Edith welcome a son, Vincent Barrett Price. But he doesn't stay in California for long. He goes back to Broadway, where he gets a part in a play that really changes his life. It's a play called Angel Street, which would later become a movie called Gaslight. And and it was the longest running melodrama on Broadway. It became a huge success. And in it, of course, the husband tries to convince his wife that she's gone crazy so he can get her locked up to get rid of her. Very smart. And my dad said the first time he stood on the stage and he felt an audience hate him, he was like, awesome. He was he loved it. He just loved it. He thought, villainy, this is what I can do. This is my form of being a character actor. So he comes back, he signs a contract with Fox, and he starts playing some of at least my favorite roles. This is Inspector Dutour in Song of Bernadette, a great movie of Dragonwyck, which is another one of my favorites. And with the beautiful Jean Tierney, who was in a number of movies. And for those of you movie buffs, the other woman is a very young Jessica Tandy.
Oh.
It's very cool. And of course, the great Feldora, which is one of my all-time favorites. So, this was a great stretch in here of making some fantastic movies. And I love my dad and Laura. But the mid-1940s come along, and it's sort of a weird period. His contract with Fox ends, and his parents, this is my dad and his parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and within 2 years, both of them pass away. His marriage ends, and he finds himself living alone with his dog Joe, and out of, contract. But, for somebody like my dad, who was as full of life and as handsome as he was, he didn't stay single for long. And so although this was a time where he got to spend time with my brother and have that kind of time, he soon was married again. And as I shared with those of you who were here yesterday, this is my parents' wedding picture. They went to